Assalamu alaikum, this is Shongbad welcoming you all to the English news from BTV Chattogram. Let's begin with the headlines. Interim government to proclaim special law soon to bring back billions of laundered money. National Consensus Commission wants to start discussions with political parties and reach consensus within short time, says Commission Vice Chairman. Election Commission preparing for elections in view of December, says Chief Election Commissioner after meeting with British High Commissioner. Men accused of child abuse case in Magura Hitu Sheikh placed on 7-day remand and 3 others 5-day remand each. Voluntary organization Bid Danonda Foundation starts 1 Taka Ramadan market for helpless and low-income people of Chattogram city. Hundreds of civilians killed in Syria in last 48 hours in deadliest eruption of violence since fall of Assad regime in December. And Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Junior score as Real Madrid beat Rayo Vallecano by 2-1 in Spanish La Liga. Those were the headlines. Now moving on to the details. The interim government will proclaim a special law soon to bring back billions of stolen money. The decision was taken at a high-level meeting on prevention of money laundering held at the State Guest House, Jamuna today. Chief Advisor Professor Mahmood Yunus presided over the meeting. Finance Advisor Saleuddin Ahmed, Law Advisor Dr. Asif Nazrul, Bangladesh Bank Governor Dr. Hassan H. Mansoor, Chief Advisor's Special Envoy Lutfi Siddiqui, the Bangladesh Financial Intelligence Unit Chief, the Home Secretary, the Finance Secretary and Chairman of the Anti-Corruption Commission, Dr. Muhammad Abdul Momen, were present at the meeting among others. After the meeting, Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam briefed the reporters at the Foreign Service Academy. Chief Advisor's Deputy Press Secretary Abul Kalam Azad and Apurbo Jahangir and Assistant Press Secretary Shuchishmita Tithi were present at the briefing. The Press Secretary said since beginning of the interim government, its one of the top priorities was to bringing the laundered assets. He said many works regarding the recovery of stolen assets will be accelerated under the law. The National Consensus Commission Vice Chairman Dr. Ali Raater said it wants to start discussions with political parties quickly and reach a consensus within a short time and create a national charter. He said this at a press conference held at the LD Hall of the Parliament House today. Ali Raater said amending the constitution through an ordinance is possible. If the political parties agree, the Constituent Assembly and National Assembly elections will be possible together. In response to the queries of the journalists, Ali Raater said all reforms are not the work of the interim government. It will be implemented by the elected government. For this, there must be a commitment between the parties. Public Administration Reform Commission Chief Abdul Muith Chowdhury, Police Reform Commission Chief Safar Raz Hussain, Electoral Reform Commission Chief Dr. Badiul Alam Majumdar, Judicial Reform Commission Chief Justice Emdadul Haq, Anti-Corruption Commission Reform Commission Chief Dr. Iftikharuzzaman, and Special Assistant to the Chief Advisor, journalist Munir Haider, were present at the press conference. The Election Commission is preparing for the elections in view of December. Chief Election Commissioner A.M.M. Nasiruddin said this after a meeting with British High Commissioner to Bangladesh, Sarah Cook, at the election building in the capital today. The CEC said if the elections are held in December, the schedule will have to be announced in October. Therefore, the Commission is preparing in such a way that the timeline is not missed. The CEC said the Commission has been working on preparations for the national elections since the day the Chief Advisor made the announcement. The Chief Advisor will announce the date of the national elections, he added. The CEC also said that preparations for the upcoming 13th National Parliament elections have been discussed with the British High Commissioner. The CEC said they have asked for help in training the candidates, agents and observers. A Magura court on Sunday midnight placed the main accused, Hitu Sheikh, on a 7-day remand and 3 others on a 5-day remand each in the widely discussed case over the rape of a child. The court passed the remand order after the hearing. The accused are victim's brother-in-law, Shajib Hussain, victim's elder sister's father-in-law, Hitu Sheikh, an underaged adolescent, and victim's elder sister's mother-in-law, Jabeda Khatun. Victim's family alleged that the child was raped Thursday last while visiting her sister's house in Nij Nanduwali village on the outskirts of Magura town. According to the case statement, Hitu Sheikh raped the child while the other accused assisted him. The voluntary organization Biddananda Foundation has started the 1 Taka Ramadan Market program for the helpless and low-income people of Chattogram city. City Mayor Dr. Shadat Hussain inaugurated the program at the city's Biplab Uddan today. The organizers said that this program started today with the cooperation of the Chattogram City Corporation will continue at 10 spots in the city throughout the month of Ramadan. 21 daily necessities including rice, pulse, oil, chicken, fish, meat are being sold at the symbolic price of 1 taka in this market. A buyer can buy a maximum of 1,000 taka worth of products from this market. Before the inauguration of the market, City Mayor Dr. Shadat Hussain visited the market activities. The underprivileged and low-income people of the society flocked to Biplab Uddan from the morning to shop for their necessary commodities with 1 taka. In this market, 1 kilogram of flour is available for 1 taka, a dozen eggs for 2 taka, a liter of soybean oil for 4 taka, a chicken for 4 taka, and a fish for 6 taka. The organizers said 500 people received this service on the first day. This program will continue at 10 spots in the city, including Bakulia and Pahartoli, throughout the month of Ramadan. Now, international news. Hundreds of civilians have been killed in Syria in the last 48 hours in the deadliest eruption of violence since the fall of Assad's regime in December. The UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights SOHR reported that at least 830 civilians have been killed in what it described as the largest collective act of revenge in the coast and the mountains, with the death toll expected to rise. SOHR sources said more than 1,300 people, including security forces members and militants, have been killed in 72 hours. It is unclear which groups are involved in the killing of the civilians, with reports of different militias converging in the area, and much remains unknown about what is unfolding in Syria. Interim Syrian President Ahmed al-Shara called for peace on Sunday amid reports of executions, firing squads, and bodies piled in the streets. Clashes between Syrian government forces and fighters loyal to the deposed dictator Bashar al-Assad have also led to hundreds more deaths on both sides. Mark Carney has been elected as the new Prime Minister of Canada. He replaces outgoing Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. He was announced as Prime Minister yesterday by Liberal Party President Sachit Mehra. Mark Carney was the Governor of the Bank of Canada. He also led the Bank of England. The Liberal Party's new leader was chosen by members. Mark Carney was elected with 131,674 votes. His closest rival, Christina Freeland, received 11,134 votes. Trudeau announced his resignation as Prime Minister in January after 9 years in power. A March 9th date was then set for the selection for his successor. In Canada's political system, the leader of the Liberal Party, the largest party in the House of Commons, also becomes the country's Prime Minister. As such, Mark Carney is expected to serve as Prime Minister until the election.